Developing tonight, prosecutors say that they will not file charges against Homeland Security agents who fired shots into vehicles during two separate incidents last year. Now, in both cases, agents claim that the drivers were trying to use their vehicles as a weapon. Sarah Robertson is getting us up to speed tonight.
The attorney for the men who say they were shot at by Homeland Security agents says she is deeply disappointed by this decision and does not understand the rationale behind it.
It's not surprising, but it's infuriating when you hear news like this.
Last year, federal officers shot into vehicles in two separate incidents here in D.C. In both cases, the men who say they were shot at, Philip Brown and Justin Nelson, were not injured. Prosecutors initially charged both men with attempting to flee, but those charges were later dropped.
The fact that these charges were dropped mean none of these things should ever have happened.
Marawi Garima, an organizer with the D.C. Alliance Against Racist and Political Repression, says the public deserves more transparency in these cases. The U.S. Attorney's Office says prosecutors will not move forward with charges against the agents. They say since neither man was struck, they cannot prosecute. In both incidents, officers claim the drivers attempted to drive off while aiming their vehicles toward them, which they say prompted the officers to open fire. The agents claimed they feared for their lives. This defense by federal agents was used earlier this month when a NICE officer shot into a car in Minneapolis, killing Renee Good. WUSA 9 spoke with the attorney representing both Brown and Nelson. In a statement, she said, quote, "The fact that they are saying this decision is based on no bullets hitting them makes no sense and is not the same standard civilians are held to." She also called the decision disingenuous, noting that a bullet struck the collar of Brown's jacket, narrowly missing him and avoiding serious injury or death. WUSA 9 spoke with Brown last month.
I don't even want to even go outside because this doesn't even feel like I'm even being protected.
He says the shooting has had a lasting emotional impact. In an initial police report, an officer omitted the fact that shots were fired at Brown. That omission is now being investigated by MPD. The U.S. Attorney's Office did not respond to our request for comment. Reporting in D.C., I'm Sarah Robinson, WUSA 9.